If a and b are positive integers, is the product AB even? Well, notice that if we have an odd times an odd, that equals odd. If we have an odd times an even, that equals even. And if we have an even times an even, that equals even. So it would be enough to determine that there was at least one even number in the product. That would be enough to determine that, yes, the product was even. And the only way it would be odd is if both A and B were odd. Well, statement number 1 tells us that the sum, A plus B, is odd. Well, now we have to think about sums. If we add odd plus odd, we get an even number. If we add even plus even, we get an even number. If we add odd plus even, that's the only time we get an odd number. So it definitely means that one of them is odd and one of them is even. We don't know which one, but we know from here, if we take a product of an odd and an even, that means that the product has to be even. So this piece of information by itself is sufficient to answer the question. Now, forgetting that, move on to statement number 2. Statement number 2 tells us that A is an even number. Well, if one of the numbers is even, that is enough to guarantee that the product is even. So again, this is a completely sufficient piece of information. Statement number 1 is sufficient. Statement number 2 is sufficient. The answer is D.